Hi, this is Johnny. I'm doing a demo on the SegaCD. I'm just curious if it's working. So far it's loading, but I have a feeling that the background music is not going to work. This one came from where it should play all the sound and all the music. So the graphic is good, the fighting sound is good, but there's no music background. So you could play SegaCD on the high-low stick, but it's the same problem with the version 1 as well as version 1.4 with high-low hack the game, because it's the same, using the same emulator. So there was no sound on the other one. More likely, getting beat up. More likely it's going to be the same for high-low, because high-low is using the same emulator that came from version 1 hack. It's just the front end display is different. So yeah, there's no music on it, but it does play, it does run. So it's the same kind of problem with those China console. They're using the same similar emulator, but then their emulator is all made for like a smaller screen. That's the reason they kind of stay with 3.5 inches, because most of this emulator is made for a smaller screen. So yeah, it's hard to find an emulator that work on this one. Okay, so I pause it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out this, and let's try another one. I got the SegaCD, so let's try it. This one have a lot of music, so let's see if they have music on this game. So you have to press start. If you press the A button, it's gonna take you to another screen. So just press start button. We'll start the game. So as you could tell, there's no introduction music with Sonic in the beginning. So we can go ahead and now if you get a black screen, you just have to press A again for it to start. Okay, and right now there's no music background. So it's just a jumping sound and a coin. So there's music background do not work. Now this CD does have music background. It just doesn't work on this emulator. This emulator do not support the sound music. But it does support the console is powerful enough to support this. It just do not have music background. Now this one have music. That's interesting. Now this one does have music. That's what it's supposed to have. For some reason, in the beginning, it did not have music. I guess I went to a special level. And this one does have music. Well, that's cool. That's good. Alright, come on, let's go around. Why does this thing keep on taking me backward? Alright, let's do this. How do I make it spin super fast? So this one does have music somehow in the middle. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's see if they have music on the second, the zone 2. So like I said, okay. Again, doesn't have music. So if you don't want to wake up anybody, there's no music. It's a quiet game. It does play very well, function very well. We just don't have no music background. I think it was for some reason a special save stage. It did have sound, but at this moment it doesn't look like. Yeah, so I just finished zone 2 and that still doesn't have the music background, but it's playable. So, and would it save? Let's see if it's safe. So I'm gonna press the start button and we're going to save. Do number 2 is always work. Low, no, we exit out first, and then we're gonna go in. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. Okay, you know how the name description is always like SegaCD and they have parenthesis USA close parenthesis. You cannot have space or have the parenthesis like USA parenthesis. So once I click in, you're gonna look at the name physically, the way I name it. I name it just SegaCD with no space or nothing. So let's go ahead and look at it. And it's also need to be .bin, okay? That's the format for this CD. So right there is SegaCD.bin, okay? So that's the only way to get the CD to work. And you also have to include the CUE. For some reason, CUE is there, but it's not working. I wonder it's because it's not reading the CUE file. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and press the load, and I'm going to load this game. So good, it starts with the part 3 that I left off. Okay, so I'm still in part 3. That's good. So the save mode does work. Apparently, for some reason, some people tell me it's not working. I think you have to go ahead and fix the patch. Now, how did I did that a while ago? There you go. That's what I was trying to figure out how to do. Couldn't do it. Okay, so no music. So I'm gonna try something else and see if it works. If it works, I'll let you know. If it doesn't work, I'll put on the description saying that the music background, I tried different thing, it doesn't work. But if it works, I'll say, okay, you need to do this to make it work. And if it works, I'll go ahead and get this out to you guys. But if it doesn't work, now this one is going to take up a lot of space on your SD card. As long as you don't put 400 game, more than 400 game per game setup, your load time will not be slow. So last time I put 500 thinking it would be okay because it did load up, but the time it load take long time. Now if you do 700, definitely it will not even show up. It will just always turn black, okay? So your game list, don't put more than 700 per game list, okay? So what I mean by that is, let me get out and show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the game set. You cannot have more than 500 or special 700, it will not show. But if you put 500, it's gonna load slow, okay? So, but if you put 400, it seems to load okay. Got it? You guys good? Okay. Now, there's also one thing that, let me reboot this and talk about this. Last time, the last video we was doing, I was doing a demo, and I couldn't get to the original screen, this one. The reason is because my Neo Geo is already hacked with version 1 and version 1.4, which is high-low stick. Okay. Since I already hacked this, this thing will create some folder inside your flash drive. You have to bring those folder and file over, otherwise you cannot access this. Okay, so right now I'm using my original flash drive, so I'm able to get to here as well as here. Now, a while ago when I was using the this one, and this one won't work because it only have high-lows. But my Neo Geo Pro stick is hacked with 2. So in order for all this to work, I have to bring the. If you don't hack with this, you're good with just high-low. But if you hack with this, you have to bring both of them over. Otherwise, you have some issue. You won't be able to access this. Now let me just demonstrate that I could go into this now because I'm using the different flash drive. I'm using a flash drive instead of SD card. See, now I could access this. And I was going to demonstrate how do you hack this. When it's your first time, you will see this and you want to hack it with the high-low stick. You have to go to the setting. Okay. Right now the setting is in different language. How do I change this? Okay, change to English. All right, press B. Okay, so to hack this, you have to go to a system. Then you do system upgrade. Okay, and that will hack the Neo Geo. Okay, with high-low stick. Now, if you want to do version 1, then you choose this one and you put in those 3 image, part 1, part 2, and update image, 3 files to make version 1 work. If high-low, you only need update.img, and you go to system update. Okay, you choose this one to do the hack. Once this hack is over, then you're done. You don't need to do this anymore. Okay? And this is to set to factory default, which I'm not going to do that because I don't want to go through this again. So I'm just going to press B. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. There's no like a shutdown thing. So when you turn it off, make sure you wait for a few minutes. Then you unplug this. Okay. Then you unplug your TV. So there's no power. Then you take this off. If you don't, you could damage your flash drive, your data. If you have problem copying file to this, or if you have problem writing to this, it's because the file, it might be damaged to the flash drive. So you need to do select property. When you put this into your computer, you have to select property, and then you have to select tool, and then do a check. And after check, you will scan your flash drive, and if it will ask you to repair it, you say repair now. Okay? Because some of you having problem copying file to here is because your flash drive, some of the data is corrupted because you unplugged this too quick, because the power is still inside the flash drive. So you have to unplug everything, then take this out last. Otherwise, you could damage your file in here, and that's the reason you can't copy file to it. All right, just a quick information update to let you guys know what's be the cause of the problem. Okay, all right, I'm going to sleep. You guys have a good night. Later.